I've been waiting for the show for over 2 years, and I knew from the very start that it was going to be bad. Uh, Like, I was still excited for it because I might still like it, but just, if anyone is surprised, you're an idiot. Rittenhouse acquitted, libtard status owned. Dropping this weekend. BTC, it's a scam. ETH, it's a scam. NFTs. What has Aldi done that's worth boycotting, apparently? So yeah, it seems BS. Like, Aldi are forcing their employees to get the vaccine. No, don't force people to get the vaccine. Also, this goes to everyone. Stop saying, "Oh, you should get the vaccine. It's good for you." Like, both my grandparents said this, and it was both conversations were exactly the same because my brother got vaccinated on that day. It's like, so, what about your school? The school said, consider it, but they're not forcing it. Well, you should get it. It's good for you. I am not getting the vaccine, and that's all there is to it. I'm just not getting it. No buts, but I will explain why I'm not getting it. I'm not anti-vax because that implies I'm against all vaccines. I'm not against all vaccines. I'm not even anti-vax for the corona vaccine because that would imply that I don't want anyone getting it. I'm corona vaccine skeptical. Also, it doesn't last forever. Like, I'm pretty sure most other vaccines, if not all other vaccines, they're permanent, or at least they'll last a lot longer than the corona vaccine, and they keep on changing what it is. For quite a while, it has been 2 vaccines, and that's it. But now it's 3 vaccines and a booster shot. Because cinema is dying, there you go, that's all you need to know. Right, well, here's the thing, monogamy is dead. Also, notice the fact that it's been written by someone called Horza Gore. So, basically, why are people not committing to relationships? Because human beings are evil. But that's not the answer that I want to give. I'll give an answer I want to give. Because we're all sluts. We all want sex. It's like, just, right. I can't really describe it. Just watch, what's it called? Brave New World. Or read Brave New World. I haven't actually read the book, but the show is fantastic and based. Just watch that and you'll understand. Because the whole show is like, hold on, are you? That's basically like, right, I want to have sex with you. No, I don't want to have sex with you. Well, you know what? We're gonna arrest you. Basically, you have to consent to everything, including sex. Like, if you don't take part in, like, daily orgies and parties and all, then they'll arrest you. That's great. It's like, It's like the opposite of 1984, because 1984 is a total dictatorship, but Brave New World is total anarchy, but the anarchy has ended up becoming a dictatorship. The whole point of the book is that anarchy doesn't work. Okay, so Kristen Stewart says she doesn't care about Oscars. That's a lie. Like, anyone who works in the business cares about Oscars. All of them, because it's such a big thing to win an Oscar. Out of all the award shows out there, it's the biggest out of all of them. So, Christian, you're a liar. Stop trying to act all goody two shoes. And this London parade replacing Father Christmas with Mother Christmas. I'll tell you why they're doing that. It's because we need to defeat sexism. The fact that this person is a man is sexist. No. Me just got some PO box. Thank you very much. What's the best site for trading NFTs? Look up. I'm not allowed to put a Nazi pug anywhere since it's a crime. I will sell it to the free market of pixels. Crime merchant, I will sell you crime. Culture Secretary has said people have become afraid to say what they think for fear of being cancelled, and the left-wing activists have hijacked social media. Yep. People out there saying that the government should just hand you free money for doing nothing, while also wanting people to be homeless because they didn't like a tweet that posted it. Right, Battlefield 2042's first-person shooter marks a return to the iconic all-out warfare of the franchise and a future world transformed by disorder that move combat dynamically changing battlegrounds with the help of your squad and a cutting-edge arsenal. If that's not a review, that's right, they're mostly negative. Not a bunch of negative reviews like this. The list goes on, but this is all I could fit in the screenshot. I have a day off today and I wanted this one to play, so I thought excellent timing, but I don't think I'll bother. The reason why I didn't get 2042 is because I realized that there's no campaign. I don't really play multiplayer except for Siege, so I would spend £60 on 2042 just to play it for about 5 minutes, like a match or two is usually how long I play for Battlefield and all. So I'll get it if it's extremely cheap. Okay. Spent $110, didn't refund to save you wasting money. Portal might be good someday, but no classes. Wide open maps, no cover. Maps are too big and turns the game into a running simulator. No scoreboard, no changing squads, no changing teams. Awful hit registration, awful random bullet deviation. Broken hover tank that can scale walls and harder to blow up than a tank. Bug don't allow you to redeploy when you die. You have to leave the game. Bug will show your teammates as enemies and they can knife you to death. Only 22 weapons, of which 2 are actually good. Attachment locks that are only cosmetics. Some attachments do the opposite of what the description gives. XP disabled in custom Portal games. Attachment and progression disabled in squad solo matches. Crashes and disconnects, persistent data error that makes game unplayable. Only 2 modes instead of maps for AOW makes you feel like you're playing on wide open fields. Control points in breakthrough mode on top of skyscrapers, but can't be captured because there are 11 vehicles on top. Hit registration or lack thereof, you'll dump an entire clip into enemies back and have them turn around and kill you. My uncle says that all the time about a lot of games. You can get in a vehicle and shoot and kill yourself because the animation still is outside the vehicle. Crap FPS in the highest end systems, changing the settings makes virtually no difference. No stats page, no server browser, lobby disbands after every game, no carryover. No distinctions between factions except the glow stick colours. Soldiers around the world wear glow sticks to make themselves unseen to the enemy. Sometimes you see the Betty White specialist kill the other Betty White specialist, who is then revived by the Betty White specialist. When you spawn in, you're forced into an animation chambering around that you can't avoid. If you spawn near an enemy, you are dead. Not nearly enough destruction. Can't change the scale of the UI or stream of the minimap. No all shot, no bullet damage on hit. This goes vehicles too. You find yourself in the map or minimap being challenging. You can't dive underwater, but you can fall through the map. There are weeds growing around my potatoes. I think I'll deal with that instead of playing the new Battlefield. Marcus, not every little thing needs to be tweeted about, bro. You're probably high as crap. I've only smoked 3 times since my daughter was born, and all 3 times were when I was fishing. Not even sure why I unconsciously stopped. I didn't plan to, it just sort of happened. Sadie learned to crawl for a few weeks back, and at first I was really happy. She hit that huge milestone, but reality nightmare mode. International Men's Day, so that means women are gonna make it about them somehow. Okay, this is definitely his reaction to Rittenhouse being seen not guilty. Predictions: MSN in full meltdown mode, screeching white supremacist America and the usual buzzwords. Kenosha burned to the ground by rioting, not really fair since the guarantee. One day, it could be next week, it could be 5 years, someone is going to kill Kyle. Starting just under 2 hours. Men's dangly bits are just fabulous, in my opinion.